Miss Sarah here, and today I want to talk to you about something we have going on for the month of November. As some of you may be aware, on November 13th is called World Kindness Day. And so maybe through your schools or other different organizations you're a part of, they may be talking about kindness or doing acts of kindness. So we are doing something called the Kindness Club. Now, this isn't something that you officially have to join. You don't have to do anything special really to be a part of this. Everybody can be a part of the Kindness Club. But what we want to do is just find ways to show acts of kindness, to be kind, and to really be, while we're still in the pandemic and with everything going on, to really be Christ's hands and feet, right? Because that is really the definition of kindness. Really, you can just look at Jesus Christ himself. So, but what is kindness, right? It's kind of hard to define. Some people might have, different definitions of what exactly it means. I did look it up. And one definition described it as a type of behavior that's marked by acts of generosity, consideration, and concern for others without expectation of praise or reward. And I think that's really important, right? It's the idea of just having this characteristic or this behavior that you just want to do. You want to serve others, right? You want to be kind and show kindness to others. And so we're going to, over the course of November, we are going to put on different videos with different tips on how you can show kindness to your neighbors, to your family, to your friends. Safe, socially distant things that you can do that are easy, that don't take a lot of time, right? So we're going to talk about that. We're going to actually look at what does it mean also to just have kindness, not just be something that we do once a year or when we're asked to on, different acts of kindness days, but to how do you as a person actually embody and really make it a part of who you are, a characteristic of someone who just shows kindness in various different ways. And so we're going to talk about what that could possibly look like, because it's a practice, right? None of us are born just knowing exactly what to do, how to show kindness. Maybe some of us, it does come naturally, and there are a lot of things that many of us do that are very kind, but how do we be more intentional about it? That's what we're going to talk about in the month of November, is intentional, being intentionally kind all the time. Not just once a year. So some things I want you to think about though, in terms of thinking about this month, and not only this month, but all throughout, when you look at who you are, your gifts, your talents, things you're good at, how can you share your gifts with the world, right? How can you serve those around you with things that God has blessed you with, things that you are good at? So I want you to ponder some questions with me, right? And you can write these down or discuss them with your families. So when you think about your time, think about what it is that you do. What obligations do you have going on? So what spare time or free time do you have where you can devote to, doing things, serving other people? Look at your talents. Make a list. What do you think you're good at? Now, I know some of you might not be sure right now. Sometimes I'm not even sure, right? But I want you to think about the things that you're good at or you enjoy doing, that you would just love to share or use it as an opportunity to serve someone else. I want you to think about what you love. Write down, what do you love? What do you love doing? Is there, something that an activity that you enjoy, or something that you really like, a certain cause or charity or something that really speaks to you? I want you to think about that, right? And how can you serve? In what ways? How can you use your gifts, the things that you're good at, to serve other people? And so I have a scavenger hunt. I have an activity that I want you to do. I want you to go look on your house, go look around, and find 5 household items. Just anything around your house. So it can be something like a bucket and maybe a bottle of water, maybe some cleaning supplies, dishes, whatever it is. Just go around. You don't have to collect the items, but you can just kind of maybe walk around, find or make a list of 5 items. What I want you to do with those 5 items is really sit with those items and think about how can those items be used as to help you come up with an idea to get you started with something that you can do for someone else. So for instance, a bucket, right? How many different ways do we use a bucket? We might use it to mop the floor, to clean. We might use it to collect items, collect trash. Maybe there's, an area where there's lots of trash around. Maybe you can, clean something for someone, a family member. A bottle of water, right? How can we use water? Maybe you can have bottles of water in your car and maybe some snacks so that anytime you drive by and you see someone that is without food, you can offer them something to drink, something to eat. That's something that's easy to do. So just think about it, right? Get creative. Look at all the items around you, just household items that you have at home, everyday things that you as your family have to do. What is something that you can take off someone else's plate? So I just want you guys to think about that. And when we come on again, as we get through this month, each week I'm going to put out a different video just with some ideas on how we can really grasp this idea of kindness and make it a part of who we are so we can truly go out and share with other people and really be the hands and feet of Christ is what we call it at church, which means the hands and feet of Christ really means doing the work that Jesus would do, right? Being that moving force. And if you look back in all the different things, the way that Jesus served, the way that he healed, the way that he helped people, we're going to talk about different ideas that don't only involve actually physically doing something for someone, but maybe it could be picking up the phone and listening. We're going to talk about active listening, empathy. We're going to really talk about some other ideas of showing appreciation to other people. So these are just ideas that we're going to explore through this month. So stay tuned. I hope you guys are able to just think with your families, find something. It could be a family mission, something that you do with a family. Maybe it's something you do with a friend or a sibling, or just by yourself, something that you really care about, that you want to share with the world, that you want to do something for someone else. So use this video, explore, think about yourself and things that you're good at and all your talents and your gifts. And, go on that scavenger hunt, look around, find some objects, get creative. I know you guys have lots of great ideas. And until next time, have a great week, guys. Bye.